We are Iza Flo.
And this is DC Music Rocks.
The Genesis.
NPR Tiny Desk.
On the third day of the fourth dawn.
And there were only 7 women.
7 women for the 7 days and the 7 deadly sins. Eve Immersion was like, we need a super group. Okay, please don't conclude any of that. Iza Flo is a super group of super women with super grooves to make your body move.
Huh.
That's my little motto.
Yes.
But it kind of came together a little bit unplanned and pretty fast because I wanted to submit something for the NPR Tiny Desk contest. And I thought, what better way to put ourselves out there than get a bunch of some of DC's best women musicians, create something that is completely opposite of what the Tiny Desk is, something loud, something energetic, something upbeat,
Yes.
something that's like an office party. And that's what we did. And it kind of just happened so fast. From there we got, you know, a lot of inquiries, we got some gig opportunities, and next thing we knew, we were a band. And the music behind it, it's really just a lot of songs that I had written in the last several years that never really fit into any other project that I was doing, until I brought this group of women together, you know, fusing hip hop, fusing synth pop, fusing electronic, disco, funk. And it was just so much fun. And really, the message behind the music is about positivity and empowerment, especially definitely. To our fellow women.
It's definitely about independence and passion for your craft. What I really liked was that Isabel had all worked with us individually, and she saw it in her mind's eye. And when last minute she brought us all together to do the dance anthem song, we were right in the pocket. You know, she sent me the beat like overnight, and I started writing to my verses to it. I think all the way up till showtime, and then the band came in and got right in and was like, "Oh, this is feels sort of meant to be." So yeah, it felt meant to be, and felt funky, and we just kept getting these inquiries, and things just started moving super fast, and we were like, let's just roll with it. This is dope. And I have seen at shows a lot of positive response where people are loving to see all women together. And I think that also shows another area of, or another facet to the DC music scene, in that we do want to collaborate. You know, so I love that, you know, it's really inclusive, all women, diverse backgrounds, soulful together. And I'm talking about from go-go to jazz to hip-hop to rock. So yeah.
I think one of the biggest challenges with this band, I think with any band, but I guess I was never really forced to think about it until now, is dietary restrictions.
Oh yeah.
And so when we had like a band sleepover, even when we get together and then like look for somewhere to eat, there's so many different dietary restrictions that I'm like, wow, this is a lot to think about. I think among the 7 of us, there's, well, former vegan, she's not vegan anymore, but at one point vegan, there's gluten-free, dairy-free, shellfish allergy, nut-free, no beef. Vegetarian,
and then one who's
leaning.
fasting every
and then,
so often.
There's one that does intermittent fasting. There's one that was like fasting until 4 o'clock. And you know, we had the sleepover at my parents' house to like work on music, to bond and all this stuff. And I was like, do you guys have any food restrictions? And I get this whole list of things, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we're eating grass today. No, I'm just kidding. But it was just funny because here I am thinking, this is a retreat. We're gonna have a vacation, we're gonna splurge, we're gonna eat. Here I was feasting out, and everyone's like, oh, I gotta wait till this time to eat. I'm
I
like,
was tan and Buddha.
dang.
Okay. No qualms.
That's probably been the most challenging thing.
Stuff about us that's weird. I mean, we're all silly. I would definitely say we're all silly. We all could cut jokes. We all love animals. Yeah, because we love the puppy Dallas. That's our baby. That's our band baby. Dallas is like a little, I don't know, Chihuahua mix.
Chihuahua.
He's so cute. And I mean, we're also still getting to learn each other, but I think we're all like crazy confident in our own right in different ages.
I think the main thing is, you know, it's so fun to just get a bunch of
I'm digesting. Gosh, don't talk that over. Shit.
I think, you know, one of the funny things about us so far is that, you know, there's definitely this crazy energy and crazy vibe when we all get together. I wouldn't say there's any weirdness in the band. I think the biggest thing is just making sure that our rehearsals or sessions can be productive.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
yeah.
But what I think is so cool about that is that the fact that we're all women and are together, we're very comfortable and open around each other.
Yes.
And, you know, because of that, we end up hanging a lot of the time, or just, you know, like she said, cracking jokes. There's definitely something to be said about the energy in the room when it's just us. You know, a lot of us have experienced a lot of misogyny and sexism in the industry. And I think because of that, being surrounded by women that you're comfortable with and open with does a lot in the music that we make together.
Yeah. And I could definitely agree. I love that we can kind of just pick up on each other's ideas, that we do take it seriously. And there definitely is that freedom to completely be yourself. So I definitely appreciate that. It kind of already goes in with what I believe in. With letting people be themselves, my audience members, I'm like, oh, you know, be yourself, be free. And we all just seem to go with it. Our last show we did at Apple Carnegie Library was so live, and we reached everybody, young and old, and different cultures. And I think we were just reflective of what they saw themselves on stage. So yeah, and no weird quirks yet, because we're not on tour yet. So there will be plenty pranks. I got you.
The song that we just shot the video for is called Free Falling.
Yeah.
And another one that I had written several years ago. I wrote it after the first time I went skiing on a black diamond, because it was very nerve-wracking, but it was also very liberating. And I just remember coming down that mountain and telling myself, you've got this, you're in control. And then when I kind of let myself go and let the speed kind of take me but also guide me, I realized it was the closest I ever felt to flying, and I wanted to capture that emotion. And I love the lyrics that you added to it, because it's also about empowerment, flying and being relentless and just like soaring.
I talk a lot about fighting against the haters and don't worry about them and keep doing you. And I love the first line of that verse, and it's crazy because like I think I wrote it some time ago and revisited for this song. And as she gazes to the sky, looks up high, there's an aeroplane. Her focus is no limit, it's infinite, so she puffs again. Like she's just like, I'm gonna keep going, I'm not worried about nothing, I'm gonna keep. So I really like how that just kind of floated together, like free falling, being free, and then the confidence of just like being present in your being. So yeah, it's definitely dope. It's definitely a dope song. I hope y'all can really connect to it, get down to it. I'm so excited about the music video. That joint is lit. The energy is high. Yes. We got a few singles coming for y'all.
We are Iza Flo, and we'll see you at the festival.
What it do?
Please don't put that. It was cheesy. You can cut out that part.